This devlog may have one of the biggest announcements for my game ever. But first, let's get into a few things. So thank you for 500 subscribers. That is the most the channel has grown ever. Also, the first video has just hit 1,000 views, which is crazy. Now this video is for one, somewhat minor update, and two, to kind of keep people up with the game at its current state. As most of the comments I see are people from the first video saying, the game looks like it needs more work and the entities are from a pure phobia. Then they don't find the other videos, and it really bothers me that these people don't really know what the game is actually like, and then they don't play it. Anyway, short rant over, on to the update. So the main purpose of this update was to polish the game and make it look better. So the first thing I need to do was revamp the old levels. And these levels I'm going to be revamping are levels 1, 2, 3, and 5. So the first one I did was level 5, which is the windows, which from this angle, it looks great. But from this one, it looked terrible and an eyesore. So I redesigned the hotel part of it and made every door have a room behind it. Now the objective is the same. You're going to have to search every room for that screwdriver. And some rooms will have an arrow telling you the path to the room, so it's not that difficult. The next level I did was level 2, where I changed the old light model, the pipe hallways, and made it a bit more like a sewer. So instead of a maze, you need to search the hallways and find the valve that will open this gate door in this new main sewer hub area. Also, I did remove the smiler as I thought it would make it too hard. But don't worry, he'll come back in a later level, so don't worry. The next level I did was level 3, and I just made it more open and have more of those bars that are at the beginning. I also made it more dark, with most level having those stand-up lights from the cave system level. Now the objective is the same, so don't worry. And it also has the same skin stealer too, so there is that, so watch out. And for level 1, I changed the textures, removed the doors in the hallways, and overall made it more into a parking garage. Now I then took a pause from the levels and worked on the UI. So I added a controls UI so players know what keys to press. I also added a settings UI and made it so you can turn off the shadows for lag. And I have heard your cries, your tears, your mortal pain and absolute hatred for this one thing that's been in the game since its release in beta, the VHS effect. So you can now turn it off if you want to. I then removed the intro UI thing because it was way too long and it didn't look good anymore. Now the time you've all been waiting for, the return of the amazing, delicious tasting almond water. And it actually works now. So you can find this in most levels, and you need to keep up your sanity or else you're gonna die. I also added this UI that tells you the percent, and if you press R on PC, it'll open a bigger UI with this fancy little UI window telling you what to do about your current sanity levels. Now I did fix the bug where UI didn't fit all devices, so now it does. Now time for what I said in the last video. So in the last vid, I said that music would be coming to the game, and it actually has. Well, for one level at least. But first, a quick story. So on the third devlog, someone commented saying that they wanted to make music for my game without pay. Which one is amazing, because I don't have a job. But at that time, I had just quit the game, so I thought it wouldn't happen. But then when I was going to start working on the game again, I contacted him to see if he was still interested. And he was, so we started talking on Discord, which you should join. And after he sent me some music he had made for his game, I found out that this guy made the Backrooms Infinite, and he wanted to make music for my game, which blew my mind. So huge thanks to Evan for helping out on the game. It means a lot. I will upload the song 4 Level Run for Your Life on the channel in the future soon, so subscribe, you know when that comes out on my channel. So now on to the 2 new levels I added. So the first level was a suggestion in the Discord by Fuzzy Blue. He said that I should add level 94, or it's called Motion. It is described as a large town with a floating castle and green hills, but everything has a grainy effect, as if the place was crafted. The main town is safe with no entities during the day, and with that I made this, which looks awesome, especially with the houses. Now there is no daytime, so you always have to be on the lookout for animations, which in my game is going to be evil gumpies that will roundhouse kick you in the face if they find you. So watch out for that. I also didn't add the floating castle because that's like an exit to its own level. So, and I don't really want to add that level as it's really complex looking. So that's not there. And I did add that water tower that's in that one image for it. So that's there, I guess. To escape, you must find the right house and go into the void inside the house. Now for the final level I added, which is level 5, also known as Terra Hotel. It is an old hotel that seems to be infinite with normal hotel rooms. With that, I made this, which looks awesome. To escape, you have to find the room with an unlocked door and grab the key to the boiler room, which is a sub-part of the level. From there, you must find the right door, which will take you to pool rooms. Yep, this level is another alternate path from level 4 this time, which means I expanded level 4, so it's bigger and has a second task. We have to open an elevator to get to this level, which is called level 5 in the wiki. I also expanded level 0 to have more area to explore. In the expansion, I added an MEG base, which is basically the SCP foundation of the Backrooms. This is where the hazmat suit guys come from in my game. I also named it Rafa because I was thinking of the monkey from The Lion King called Rafiki. Just don't question that. I also finally fixed the skin stealer, and to do so, I had to change the model to a kind of crappy one, but it's gonna have to do. I also fixed the bug with checkpoints not working and spawning you randomly in the middle of the base plate. And with that is all the new levels in my Backrooms game. But it's time for the announcement. And that announcement is the game is finally out of beta, which basically means the dumb maker of the game, me, made the game so it's now in a state where there's not as many bugs as it was. So it's pretty much a finished game. But I will keep updating it, so subscribe so you know when I upload. Also like the video because it makes YouTube's algorithm know that people like this video and it's going to show it to more Backrooms fans. And with that, soon all you console players will be able to play my game, as in the future, console support's coming. So get ready for that.
Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?